Welcome once again to Visual Vapor Reviews. I'm your host, Michael Cobb, and today we got something a little special. Today is the beginning of a brand new thing called the Throwdown Thursdays, where we throw down mods and see who's got the best. But of course, you can't do that with just yourself, so I brought in a friend from DJD Vape Reviews. We got my friend Danny Day.
What up, y'all?
So, how about we show them a uncloud off of each tap mods so we can be fair. Sweet, man. A little bit thin, but of course that's what you get from a low-powered mod, but his is still cool. Smart box all the way. Alright, how about we kick it down? Alrighty. I'm gonna sit my butt down. You gonna stand, cause you know,
no chair.
No chair. Or of course you could bring that one in.
I could, but...
Could. But you feel like standing today?
Yeah.
So, today we're going to be throwing down my iQune i200. We're going to be throwing down the beautiful Conquest Victory 60 watt mod and his smart box from let's see, hold up. Smart box from Anakin. Yep, I was right. Okay. So, each mod has its own range. This is 54 watts. His is 50 watts. Mine's 80. So we're going to start with the smallest and work our way up. So how about you talk about your mod bit?
So this is a smart box, and it's a very nice mod. Like it works very well if you're starting to get into vaping and you're on a budget side. You know, this thing is fairly cheap. So yeah, it vapes really good. I have the TF tank from Victory that I got off of SS Vape.
Yep.
Big shout out to them. They have amazing products.
Yep. He's picking up a brand new liquid later on today. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. It is called the Cotton Candy by Flashbacks. Why don't you tell them what you're hoping for from that?
I'm hoping it's going to be a very sweet, you know, it tastes a lot like cotton candy. I'm hoping it's going to be that sweetness that you can feel. You know, it's got the feel of that, you know, cotton candy. Like you're biting into a nice wad of cotton candy off the stick. You know, that sweetness that cotton candy has. I'm hoping for that.
Yep. Then, of course, I'm getting the Django from 13th Floor, which is a mixture of different flavors, including a flue-cured tobacco from Kentucky on the exhale. I'm really looking forward to that. That should be here tomorrow. But what I'm looking forward for later today is actually something to complement my iJoy Captain tank, which will be the iJoy Diamond mod, which is the PD270, which runs on 2 and 2700 batteries. I'm looking forward to that. Can't really get enough of it, but I'm gonna need a battery charger, so I'm either gonna have to I'm gonna be stuck using it through the charger of the mod or whatever from there. So this is the next mod on the list. This is the Victory Conquest, my beautiful fiance's. Has a beautiful display screen. Beginner mods like Danny's don't always have a screen, but some of them do. This one's a nice beginner mod. It has the same tank as him, only in silver. Yeah,
that's also newer. This is a little bit older, but it still works fairly decently. That's also a budget vape.
Yep, this is only $29 on SS Vape minus the tank. The tank isn't included. Vape's really nice. Definitely a beginner mod. Another tank that I'll be looking at soon is the Victory Minion. I can't wait to show him that because I'm going to show it to him after the video. I'll probably post a picture of it later on, but it's a pretty nice tank. I can't wait to see it. So this is a low resistance tank. It's really simple. Has a nice simple design with adjustable airflow at the bottom.
It's got a nice hold on the mod too.
Oh yeah.
Feels comfortable in your hand.
Very ergonomic because it has the round piece where the battery would be, so it's kind of flush with the tank, and you have a nice grip for your hands, so you can just go with one finger or with the thumb if you're really into it. So I do it like this typically, but you can also do it like this. Why don't you take a puff off that and tell him what you think? Gotta let him talk too, you know. It's not just my video.
Yeah, it's a very smooth, it's quick rips, you know, you gotta hold the button for a second and it almost immediately
fires up.
Yep. It's very smooth and I like on how it rips.
Yep, it's beauty. Definitely a cool mod, definitely a cool beginner vape. Another cool beginner vape that I looked at a while ago was the Victory Mini, which is literally only that tall and it runs at 80 watts. I laughed my butt off when I first saw it, and I was like, that's not gonna do 80 watts. Sure enough, it did it.
It rips.
It handled it handled the Smock Baby Beast like it was nothing. It blew big clouds, and then I was like, yep, that's the way to begin.
So hopefully you'll be seeing that on the channel here soon.
Yep. You saw the video for it a while ago. I actually already did the review on that. But I'll probably do a review on when I get one for my own. Next one to throw down is the Experienced mod. This is the iQune i200 by eLeaf. This is a slick little mod that has an internal battery, so you don't have to worry about changing out your batteries or whatever. But I've heard that those don't last as long, but I've had this for almost 2 years and it's doing just fine. And when paired with my Smock Baby Beast, yes, it is the best flavor thrower out there. So, really nice screen design, resistance, voltage, battery percentage, and you can get into the menu really simple by holding the plus and stealth button. That allows you to vape in stealth. Minus and the fire button turns it to stealth and on and off. So now it's back. Then this is the menu, plus and fire switch, which allows you to get into your simple and easy menu sections. Then you can 3 clicks from the fire switch allows you to switch between temperature control, TCR, and power. I stay in power because it's easy to run. But of course, this can do 360 to through temperature control, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, all that jazz. But why don't I throw it up to Danny so he can see what it does and tell us about it too.
I like this the most. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's one of the best bangs for the buck that you can get. It's a very, very quick fire up. It's faster than the 2 previous ones that we've shown you.
The Victory and the Smart Box.
Smart Box.
Yep.
It feels a little bit bigger. It has a little bit more weight, which I like. I like having a little bit more weight.
Yep.
I like on how it's not the normal button like on how my Smart Box is. You have the power button right there. It's the whole entire side.
Yep, it's a hidden fire switch, really comfortable.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about trying to find a button or whatever. All you got to do is hold the side.
Yep.
Inhale, and it fires right up.
Yep. It's a pretty nice mod. Has a really nice ABS back print that looks really sweet.
Looks exactly like carbon fiber.
Yep. And it actually really resembles the Alien mod from Smock. And the clouds are rich for days. In fact, the cool thing about the Smock Baby Beast tank makes it really easy to fill. You just slap that top open. And because now that I have it reversed a little bit, I think I'm going to slam my raspberry in there. Because I haven't had my raspberry in a little while, so I think it's time to douse it up, if you will.
Yeah. The thing with that, though, is the Baby Beast tank is the easy flip.
Yep. Where
these are the screw-off tops, so it makes it a little bit more trickier to fill.
Yep. Every time you have to fill, you have to worry about taking the top off and holding a separate piece. Some top fills have the swivel top or a pushback, so you don't have to worry about having so many pieces jumbling around. So if you drop it, you're just dropping your juice and not your tank. Downside with mine is that it's broken slightly, and I've got to get a new glass piece. It's only $10, but I haven't had the chance to run into Concord recently. Okay, back. Sorry, had to sneeze a little bit. Didn't want to catch that on camera. But yeah, there are so many different flavors, as like I uncovered in Topic Tuesdays. Different PG and VG ratios, different flavors, different kinds, even different tanks. In fact, while I'm here, because I've got a couple minutes left before we gotta sign off, I'm gonna switch over to my RDA tank. Why don't you tell them about your impression on that one?
I love the RDA. The RDA is, if you want to choose between an RDA and a tank, I would rather get a RDA. They're just better. If you want to save your juice, like if you have limited amounts of juice, these things don't suck juice like tanks do. It'll last you a lot longer, and they have the cool little fireworks.
Like so. There we go.
And it makes just a nice sound, nice crisp sound. It sounds wicked good, and they smoke almost better, if not better, than tanks do. Yep,
and then a new mod that's out on the market right now is called the Tesla Couple Kit. It has 2 separate RDA tanks which utilize the ability to vape 2 different flavors at once or both at the same time. Now that is actually possible with an RDA on its own if it has double coils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Canela Vanilla and my raspberry flavor, and I'm actually going to put them on opposite coils. I just wicked up one coil. Now I'm going to take this coil and wick it up with a little bit of raspberry. As you can see, this actually means you'll get 2 separate flavors all together in one. Now the only downside is you can't do one or the other. You have to do them both. So you kind of get stuck with both at the same time. So check this out. Clouds for days. Try it out, Danny.
Wow, that's a pretty unique flavor. I like on how you can mix it, because you can try different things, see if you like 2 juices combined, or see if, say if you don't want that, you could just keep to your single juices.
Yep.
But it tastes wicked good with both those flavors combined.
Yep.
And I just like the way it is.
Another cool thing about RDAs, you don't have to worry about them sucking up juice. The only downside is you can't control how much it leaks. So if you put too much juice in, it's going to leak right out. But longer lasting coils, better flavor, and less spit back, for example. Definitely a good flavor. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for Throwdown Thursdays. I'm probably going to upload another one of these next Thursday. I'm going to try and fill up my week for videos, and almost every day of the week we'll have a new video. Thanks very much, Danny, for coming on down into the shop to show us some cool tricks and being my volunteer for this.
It was good to be here.
Yep, Throwdown Thursdays will probably have some new topics each time. Danny might not be here every time to test it out with me, but you know what? That's what makes this thing special. It's pretty fun to do. Nice time to have a little bit of vape sesh with a brother. Have a little chat about vape mods and tanks. It's just really fun. And next time on the Visual Vapor Reviews, I'll be reviewing the iJoy Diamond PD2700. And then on his channel, you can look forward to the Flashback Cotton Candy. He's going to hook me up with a tank full at one point or another so I can try that shit out. But, yeah, I can't wait to see it. So until next time, oh, another thing to look forward to is the Django flavor. So until next time, I'm your host, Michael Cobb. This is
DJD Vape Reviews.
Danny, and we'll see you guys next time on Visual Vapor Reviews. Peace, guys.